Hey yo, divine earthlings of the universe. What is up? What is up? What is up? I do hope that you all are having a good day, a good night, whatever time it is for you. Peace, love, light, blessings, and namaste to you all. Today is Monday, May 19th of 2025. So grand rising, grand day. And I hope you guys are all doing well. Thank you so much for being here and just connecting and sharing the love is much appreciated. I'm very humbled and honored for each and every one of you. I love each and every one of you, and I just thank you. If you ever want to get in touch with me, my email is in the description, so you can always email me. If this also resonates, you could thumbs it up, keep it circulating. And if it don't resonate, don't eat the food on the plate and don't fit that Cinderella slipper. If it don't fit, I may not be the reader for you. And I am not a psychic. I am just a messenger here to provide the purest love and light vibes from the Most High Creator and my spiritual team. Guys, Sky Guide the universe, the Most High Source, and the purest love energy possible. And this is never to impose my feelings, thoughts, beliefs into your life. I am one reader. You may resonate with another reader. That's cool with me. Find the reader that is best for you. Always know your discernment, free will, and intuition are key factors. And this is a non-judgment zone. Okay, we don't judge over here. This is a healing zone, an uplifting zone, clarity zone, zen zone, creative zone, spiritual zone for the journey. We do not judge. This is just the flow of the energy at this time from what I'm receiving from my spiritual team and the Most High Creator. So we remove any dark entities, evil eye vibes, evil eye vibers, and negativity from this space. This space is divinely protected in the love, light, and glow of our Most High Creator, our ancestors, and the archangels. So let's dive right in, guys. So I was putting away these cards the other day from my last reading that I posted about burning bridges. And I just got these cards from Mystic Beauty. Intrusive thoughts are what they called. And I literally forgot that she had a card of burning bridges. Look at this. So I was putting the cards away and I was like, wow, okay. We got people burning bridges and we just talked about it. And I literally forgot that this card was in that deck. So as I'm putting the cards away, I saw it. And then it was like 3 different stacks that literally came out at certain times of me shuffling. So I looked at them and I'm just like, these are 3 different messages, but they're a message that connects to this journey and this time and space for those who resonate. And look at this, it's 11:55. Oh my gosh. Yeah, it's 11:55. Something is connecting dots here. So there was a burnt bridge. Okay, we already discussed that. And then with the Brooklyn Bridge and it getting hit by that sailboat, that's the signifying bridges being burned in the physical realm. People who have burned bridges with you. And see, you could be a fire sign I'm receiving, or if you're not, that's okay. You just have like a fiery approach to like whatever. If somebody set off, let's see, if someone tried to set off a fire, they didn't realize that you are a fire starter. Like you're the firefighter. That's what I'm hearing. Firefighter. People setting off fires, but you're a person who fights fires all the time. So the fact that this bridge burned with people, it's like you are still able to light the way. I don't know. It's crazy because all it did was them starting this fire just lit you more. It just lit you to blaze more trails, basically. So this fire starter person didn't realize that you were the firefighter and that any fires that they starting, you just blazing more and more trails with it. You're leaving an impact and blazing around here. You know, they say you like, what do they call it? Like a trailblazer, I think. Let me see something. Let me look this up real quick. Trailblazer. I could be wrong, so I want to make sure. I didn't know this was a team. Is this a team? Then that's a basketball team. I did not know that. Okay, let me go to. So they are a basketball team. Trailblazers is a basketball team. And that could be symbolic. It could be a team of people that wanted to dribble. But then I'm hearing rebound and dribble. I'm hearing point guard. Is that basketball? Somebody wanted to keep. Okay. And then look. So this was the other pal. Y'all. I'm going to go through each of these. But look at this. This was dark cult at the top. And it says shadows, Rucho secrets, abyss, eclipse, veil, covenant, chant, portal, evil, devil worship. So like these bridges have been burned with those people too. And then with the burning bridges, this was like the first card, but underneath it was hustler. And I was like, dang. So a hustler definitely burnt their bridge. And look, return to sender. Until you do right by me, everything you think about is going to crumble. Mistreating others, curses oneself, healed through kindness and respect. This is the color purple. This that scene right here for those who know. And look, color purple again, karma. This is that hand. If everybody that know the original color purple, Whoopi Goldberg, all right, when she was done playing Mister's fiddle. Like, no, I'm not going to. And some of you could have been in a relationship like that. You're done being the housemaid and getting disrespected, mentally abused, possibly physically abused, spiritually abused, financially abused, whatever kind of abuse, verbal abuse, physical altercations. Like this movie, she went through a lot. And she just learned to just have it be her life. No, that was not her life. She had to stand up for herself. And that's why she said, and so when I saw both of these, I was like, dang, return back to sender. Everything you think about gonna crumble. After she left his life, everything crumbled. Everything burned. You see what I mean? This hustler, but they was hustling. This person, they don't even show their face. Mr. never showed his true identity to people. He wanted people to see who he was because he wanted to put on a mask. But once Celie left his life, yo, that was tenfold over and over. And he was losing. His house became a mess because it wasn't being clean. She kept things in order. She kept things neat. And when she left, that karma came. So when you leave because people push that button too far. This scene at the table, he was coming at her, talking down to her, you know. Even after she left, he still puts out, you're black, you're poor, you're ugly, you're a woman, you're nothing at all. Like, because he was mad because she was leaving, so he was still trying to talk her down. And then she was like, until you do right by me, everything you think about gonna fail. And she was waving. She's like, and I may be black, I may be poor, I may be ugly, but dear God, I'm here. I'm here. Or she says I'm free or something. So I just love that because it's like, even as a little girl, I remember that scene. I'm getting chills, like goosebumps, okay? I remember that scene. And it's like, as a woman, you realize when somebody could have been hustling your heart, are abusing you, are burning their, like, you kept the light on for these burning bridges. See, she's holding this torch. You hold the torch. Thank you, Spirit. That's what I was trying to say earlier. You are the firefighter. You already had a torch. You knew you work side by side with fire because you hold a torch. You light the way. You were a light to these people and they burned up their bridge, or a lot of bridges. Burning a bridge with you has caused things to crumble. Thank you. Everything you think about gonna crumble. Burning a bridge with you has caused everything in their life to crumble. Or majority, some things are just crumbling left and right. It could be it could be something minor. It don't have to be like something major. Just little things. Like going out the house and forgetting your keys. Like, dang, I gotta turn around. Or leaving something on. Like, just little things. Like people, and that one thing turns into a big thing. So people out here getting their karma. Everything you done to me, already done to you. Already done to you. So these people have, everything that they did to you has already been done to them, because it's being back, returned back to sender. That karma is going right back to those people. Relax. They're already getting their karma. See, Spirit said relax. They're already getting their karma. And not that you want people to get their karma, but this caused you a lot of heartbreak and a sorrow moments. Like, you had a lot of sleepless nights dealing with this hustler vibe. Like with Celie, this was her majority of her life before she freed herself. And then, speaking about free yourself, Fantasia plays in the new Color Purple as Celie, and she has a song that she, as an artist, a singer, wrote of, well, I don't know if she wrote it, but free yourself. And so it's just symbolic how you had to free yourself. You had become liberated, and you were in a sorrow moment for a minute, but now this karma is going back to sender, and these people are doing this now. It's like the tables being reversed. Mourning, healing, release, reflection, growth, forgiveness, acceptance, depression. Yeah. People have to accept that they burnt this bridge with you. So that was one of the set of decks. And then I wrote today. Today is May 19th, 2025. So 19 can add up to 10. So if you do 5 and 10, it can be 555. And then I heard shifting. Then I heard they haven't experienced real ... magic since you went away or things ended. So these people have not experienced, their life could have looked like a magical ass fairy tale when you were involved, or when they had this bridge. Your life was like this, your life, because your life is like a huge ass magical fairy tale. So they were experiencing that, and they have not experienced real magic. Now they realize, like, damn, that person magical. Like, damn, I could never experience this magic again. And this wasn't man-made. This wasn't fake. It was just natural. Like, you have a natural gift and a natural magic about yourself, Divine Collective. And so when somebody burns the bridge with you, it's crazy, because that video was called Homesick, the last video I just posted. And it was referencing the Brooklyn Bridge. And I need to check on the Brooklyn Bridge and see if it's okay. Man, the Brooklyn Bridge is so symbolic, and it's such a, like I said, it's so symbolic because it connects all these cultural people. It's one of the most famous landmarks and bridges in the world. People know the Brooklyn Bridge. And so for it to get hurt by this ship, everybody was like, oh my God, like that made headline news. So you're the bridge that makes headline news. Because if somebody hurts you, it's going to be felt worldwide. You get what I mean? 1333 on the timer. Everything, I'm hearing that card. Spirit said, everything done to you. Wait, what they say? Everything you done to me, already done to you. Spirit said, relax. They are already getting their karma. People have burnt bridges and already getting their karma. And some people intentionally, like this hustler, I'm hearing intentionally hustled and burnt this bridge and don't want to even show their face. A lot of people hustle to get on your path. I'm also hearing the path of destruction. I'm hearing path of destruction. Some people got on your path and they destroyed. They wanted to destroy and disrupt your path and burn it. I'm hearing highway to, I'm not hearing highway to heaven. I'm hearing stairway. All these people got to take the stairs now. Because I was hearing highway to heaven, and then I was hearing highway to hell. But I was like, I don't know if that's really what I'm hearing. But then I heard stairway to heaven. I'm hearing stairway to hell too. These people could have had a faster path, but they thought the path they chose was going to take them there. But now they have to take the stairs. Think about the Great Wall of China. I think it's the Great Wall of China. All them stairs you got to go up. Man, we still got to look up 1155. Y'all, I'm getting so many messages. So bear with me. I'm not sure how long it's going to be because I have little nieces and nephews in the background. So if I have to remove myself for a moment, I do apologize. I still got to look up trailblazers too. Hold on. Let me look up trailblazers, and then we're going to look up, the Great Wall of China. So a trailblazer is a pioneer and innovator. You see what I mean? Y'all could Google trailblazer. A pioneer and an innovator, a person who makes a new track through wild country. A person who makes a new track through wild country, that right there is like, again, you hold this torch. You already a trailblazer out here with this torch. You a person that makes new track through wild country. You been through the wild, through the wilderness. You done been through it all. And I'm hearing country, meaning I'm hearing like cross country too. Like even across the country, like even with the Brooklyn Bridge, it's known everywhere throughout this country. People know Brooklyn Bridge. If you don't know Brooklyn Bridge, I'm gonna be, some people probably don't. So I can't say that everybody does, but majority of the population, when you think about New York, the Brooklyn Bridge is a place that is just a landmark of, it has a lot of visitors. What's the word I'm looking for? Tourist attraction. Yeah. I'm hearing tourists too. Like you might be touring a lot. I'm hearing main attraction. You could be going on tours, or maybe you just doing tours that you want to do with yourself. It don't have to be something public, but maybe you're gonna start going on tours, like when you go out of country, or because it did say wild country, maybe you might start doing things that you never expected could happen for you. So 12, was that 1712? Okay, I saw 1712, 1717, 1712. Hold on, y'all. Let me also finish. So the trailblazer is also a person who's the first to do something, whether it's marking a new path through the woods or discovering a cure for cancer. You about to discover a lot of cures. You're curing people out here. Thank you, Spirit. Okay, that's why something told me I was going to probably use this card deck today. This is the Flower Medicine Oracle deck. See, and then this says it's marking a new path through the woods or discovering a cure for cancer. You are like creating some cure. You're like a medicine woman. You remember that TV show? I think it's called Medicine Woman. But you're like a medicine woman or medicine man out here curing people. And that's another reason why you're this trailblazer. And people know that you're a healer. And people know that burning the bridge with you, they could get some karma for that. You hear that? That card? Because they was trying to take the highway to heaven. They was trying to move too fast. The Spirit said, no, that's not your path. Because these people did anything and everything to move people out there off their path. So crossing your bridge was like they could own it. This is crazy. So then this dark cult. Look at this. A hidden pregnancy coming out. See, whatever you're birthing now, you're being hidden. Things are being hidden from a dark cult about what you're birthing. Because they wanted to know what you were birthing, right? And they were divinely stumped out. Spirit said no. And look, this could be the three of them. Wow. Look at this. Dark cult got 3 people in these black things. Look at this. They were divinely stumped the fuck out. Damn. I'm done. Spirit, this is crazy. This cult was divinely stumped out, or 3 individuals, whoever tried to do some dark shit. Spirit ain't playing with people. And look, these people could be homeless now. So this was behind that. I was like, these cards, what is happening? These people could be homeless. And I'm hearing a homeless state of mind. Not that they don't have a home, but maybe they're homeless in their mind. Like they have a mindset that's homeless. It's 12:11 p.m. It's about to be 12:12. These people have a homeless state of mind. I'm hearing, what's that one? Empire state of mind, I think. No, these people had an empire 12:12. Yeah, they could have had an empire, but they wanted your empire. You brought people empires. Damn. And that was another reading before, I think 2 readings ago now. It was Most High revealed people with hidden sour motives towards your empire blessings, or something like that is what I titled it. I be trying to think of these titles. Sometimes they be coming out. I be trying to, how am I going to word this video? But that's basically what it was. People had sour intentions and motives towards your empire blessings. And they hid it. But they burnt this bridge. Our Most High burnt bridges too. So these people used to have an empire state of mind, but now they have like a homeless state of mind, because they can no longer, it's like they can no longer build. Your bridge was the connector of building. Now they can still build on their land now. Now it's just their land. Because I'm hearing the Most High, like this was their garden on this side. And then they had to cross this bridge to get to your garden. So they was always over here at your garden. They never even tended their garden over here. They stayed on your side of town so they can feed and, you know, nurture themselves, replenish, drink the well water, whatever, the fountain of youth. The divine inheritance, the abundance and pure light. And on this side, it was too dark for them to even focus. So they, you know, it's crazy because it's like your light irritates the demons, right? And then vampires can't come out at night. Vampires come out at night, and bats come out at night. So, but your light irritates demons, right? So why would they want to stay over here if you irritate them? That's the ironic thing. This dark cult could have been so irritated with you, but they still wanted to have your harvest. And the fact that they needed your harvest explains how powerful you the fuck are. Excuse my language, divine collective, earthlings of the universe. But you get what I mean? These people, or this person, or this group, whatever's, didn't even, you irritated them so much, but they never went back home to tend to their garden. They never crossed that bridge back over there. Why? You know, and that's why Spirit divinely stumped them out, because they was just utilizing your benefits, utilizing your whatever you planted, your fertilizer. They needed your soil to plant and grow and get to the root of their issues. But they left everything. They never healed themselves. They rather, oh, well, the divine collective is healing, so I could just heal with them. I could just stay over here and hustle them, right? Play a game of poker or whatever, put on a poker face. I could do all of that. I could keep them under my control. But then when you stood up, that's like an ancestor, like, no, Miss Seeley, don't do it. She got that knife to the neck. That scene ain't playing. And that's like the second time she had to stop her from going to his neck, because it's another part in the movie when she shaving him. And this is Suge Avery. I couldn't think of her name. So Suge Avery and Seeley became good friends, and they end up finding evidence that he was keeping from Seeley. And she found like all this evidence. I don't want to tell the movie if y'all never seen it, but it's from 1985. So hopefully most of you have seen the original Color Purple. But so he kept all these secrets hidden from her, right? Hidden. And she was chosen to find. She was a chosen one to prove. I'm hearing she was chosen. She was the chosen one in his life because he blocked people's blessings. He blocked a lot of people's blessings, and he blocked a lot of her blessings. So she was chosen in this time in his life to confront the Most High because and also admit to himself that he blocks blessings. And so she was basically chosen in this life to kind of return that shit back to sender so he could feel it. So it's not that you're out here just freely giving people karma and, oh, I want to give this person intentional karma. No, you are chosen for them to learn a karmic lesson. That's gonna feel like karma because you were chosen for them to learn this karmic lesson. And I'm hearing they were chosen for you to grasp the karmic cycle and in that wheel from keep going like this. Damn, Spirit, that's deep. You were chosen for them to learn a karmic lesson, and they were chosen for you. Like your mission with them was a chosen mission so that you could finally end a karmic cycle. Damn, that's deep. So that's why karma is even showing up, because everything you done to me already done to you. Now that cycle got to come back to and be returned to sender. Damn, that makes sense. Yes, that's what it is. What? And so even with these dark, coldy people, Spirit was like, I know it had to be 3. I'm hearing 3 blind mice. Spirit said these 3 blind mice got to be divinely stumped out. That's like the Most High with that boot. Okay? And these people are small-minded. I heard they could be homeless-minded. They used to be an empire state of mind. They got a homeless, small-minded state of mind. Adversity, resilience, shelter, survival, compassion, hope, endurance, vulnerability, isolation, fortitude, humanity, transition. Yeah, they transitioning. Excuse me, spiritual birth. All these dark ass cults. Any dark cults out here? Because I don't know, this energy is coming up. It's some secretive, dark, culty people. Could be a cycle of 3. What? I'm hearing like a bicycle, tricycle. Because y'all seen those bikes with like, it's 3 people could fit on the bike. Y'all, what else I said? I said Great Wall of China. So let me look up Great Wall of China. I'm telling you, I'm getting so many different messages with this, this reading. So you just trailblazer. Okay. Because I just saw trailblazer. So yeah, you blazing trails. People think that they burning the bridge. No, they just following your torch. Because they never even crossed back over to their homeland. So they had to go, I'm hearing they had to run back. Some people could have ran back and told something. Our spirit is redirecting them back over here. It's like going to time out. So some people did not follow orders or divine orders or something. And that's why they've been divinely stumped out, because these people didn't pursue their divine orders. So spirit took them back. They might not thought that they even crossed. Some people didn't actually physically cross back over to their side of town. Spirit literally divinely stumped them out and they had to be replaced. They just went automatically back there. It's kind of like a time warp. It's like they time travel back there without realizing it. Or it just happened. I really don't know how to bring that out, y'all. Like, I'm trying to see how I can explain it, but hopefully y'all get it, what I mean. But yeah, this is crazy, yo. This reading is crazy. Like, this reading is, I knew these cards. I was like, yo, what the mess? So, some people have time hopped because they mess with you. Spirit put people back in time. Okay, time out. Thank you, Spirit. Because I did hear they had to go to time out, basically. But Spirit, time out is like they had to go back in time. They had to go now they got to sit with themselves this time. And that's why Mr. is showing up here. Because Miss Seeley wasn't playing. And that's how you leaving blazing trails out here. You like leaving a fire trail. You the phoenix. Thank you, Spirit. You're this phoenix that rose from the ashes. So people messing with a phoenix who came from fire ashes, who done got burned. So you are holding this torch and it ain't burning you. It ain't stopping you. it ain't even redirecting you no more, because now you like, wherever I'm going, I know it's God. I know it's my most high team, my spiritual team, my guides, my ancestors, the most high. Like, I know I'm being guided wherever I'm going with this torch. You're not afraid anymore to speak up, to stand up, to voice up, to rise up. And so this dark cult and this hustler energy, they like, damn, how we burn this bridge? How this person figure us out? Because nobody's showing their faces. So 3 blind mice is here. These people were blind. Blind mice. So, okay, I said the Great Wall of China. Now look, it's 12:22. Now they gotta take the stairs. Now they gotta take the stairs. And I'm trying to hurry up for my nieces to get here because they will be loud. Okay, y'all, look at these stairs. Like, it's just so many. I don't know if y'all can see this. Hold on. It's just so many stairs to get there. Or the pathway. It's like so long. And it doesn't end. Let me see. This one. See, look at this. He talking, but I don't know what. This is just a video. But this is so many stairs. Like, I feel like these people, they don't even know where to go. And it's like, this is the stairs, but they like, damn, where am I being led to? These people feel homeless. So this dark cult burning bridges with a divine feminine, okay? And even this hustler, you're a divine feminine that they burned the bridge with. That's why hidden pregnancy is here. Whatever you're birthing as a divine feminine is now hidden from these people. And it could be a physical birth, but whatever it is, it's concealed, it's secretive, it's unrevealed, mysterious, undisclosed, private, guarded, and silent. This is you being secretive, but what you got birthing. Whatever you're birthing is, now, like, okay, how can I say this? Whatever you're birthing, you're very particular about keeping it under wraps, because like, you were birthing things with other individuals, and they were crossing over to your side, right? Your side of town, utilizing your resources, like sitting at your table. I had a video about it was one of my videos titled, they thought you were sitting at their table, but the whole time they were sitting at yours. So some people were they were so comfortable on your side of town that they never even went back to tend to their own garden. And their own garden had like abundance and everything that they could think of. But it was something about you as a divine feminine and your spiritual qualities that they wanted. So they wanted to hustle you. So spirit has divinely stumped out some individuals. It was something else I was supposed to look up. Maybe 11:55, I think. And it was something else I was supposed to look up. Dark cult, 3 blind mice. Was it something with the dark cult? Man, this is crazy. Everything you do is gonna fail, gonna crumble. Then, after all of this, there's some peace that came up. This was the first card deck. These 3 cards that fell out when I was putting away the cards at my last reading. And I was like, damn, okay, some peace. It says surrender, peace, hope, truce, resolve, harmony, unity, ceasefire, fatigue, negotiation, release, reconciliation, peace. And look, you're like a peacemaker out here. The trailblazer, the firefighter, the phoenix who's making peace. And sometimes peace causes destruction. and disruption and confusion and burn bridges, okay? Sometimes peace does that. It's like the calm before the storm. Like you was calm and now it's a storm out here because you have to bring peace. So your journey is tough. But see, when Celie got peace with herself, her divine inheritance just start rolling in. Boom, boom, boom. Open her own business. Her own home was divinely inherited. Like things that she didn't even know when she stood up for herself. And his life was going to shit. Going to crumbles. Literally. So your word, and this, she had Psalms 109? She has like a Psalms thing. Oh, see, people don't know. Oh, your ancestors. See, yeah, this is what I think I was gonna say too. That was like her ancestor, Suge Avery was, because when she was about to cut him the first time, when she found all that stuff, Suge Avery was with her, and again, Celie did everything in the house. She even got his clothes out, shaved his face, everything. And back in the day, they had the shave, you put it on. Some people still do it with that knife that's really thin, like really sharp. And it's a clean shaving. Back in the day, you need somebody to actually shave you up. It's a different, instead of clippers, it's like a different smooth feeling on your face. So that's what she would do with Mr. So one day after she found this, when her and Suge Avery found everything, she had to shave Mr. So Suge Avery was looking for her one day, and there was a little boy. She's like, where's Celie? And the little boy was like, home, festin' to shave Mr. But he didn't know nothing. He just said she was home, festin' to shave Mr. And Suge Avery was like, oh my God. She started running so fast. She was far from the house. She wasn't close. She had to run because Celie was on that porch getting that shave ready, and she got there in the nick of time, and Celie had already started shaving him, and she cut him a little bit. Now the first color purple, I think, yeah, I did see the second color purple. I can't really remember the scene in the second color purple, the one that they remade, but the first one, I remember that scene like the back of my head. Okay, look. Suge Avery jumped up them stairs so fast and grabbed her hand because she knew she was about to cut that man's throat. You've been cutthroat. People that been cutthroat to you, it's like they feel your cutthroatness because you walked away. And you didn't even fight. Now, she got mad, but her ancestors like, don't do it. Her ancestor saved. Look, Divine Collective Earthlings, your ancestors are saving people from your wrath. Your ancestors are saving people because they already know what their karma look like. That's why your ancestors said relax. They're already getting their karma because your ancestors already know. Your ancestors already know. Y'all might start hearing my nieces and nephews vote. So the fact that your ancestors already know, they've been saving people out here, and they don't even, these people that has really done you dirty don't even realize that your ancestors are saving them from the wrath that could really happen, because Divine has already stumped them out. But see, that what I'm also getting is the ones that keep playing and playing with you. Oh yeah, it's gonna be some more burnt bridges in their life. Karma, it's just, people just been hustling. People need to now sit with themselves. And a lot of people realizing you this peacemaker out here. You're a peacemaker. All right. Reconciliation, release. Yeah, people want to, the people that you release now want to reconcile. And then you also have Bob the Builder. People that want to build with you. Look at him, okay? Bob the Builder. Okay? Look, Bob the Builder is here. Strength, repair, rebuild. Like I said, some people want to rebuild with you. Determination, support, restoration, restoration. If I could talk. Commitment and renewal. So I'm hearing that some things will be rebuilt with a Bob, the builder. Maybe his name is Bob, Robert, Bobby. Um, Something is being repaired in this moment. I'm hearing handyman. This person could be like a handyman. Somebody is here to really. I'm hearing you also have fixed up your life though. I'm hearing Ayana fixed my life. Maybe you had to confront some people, and maybe you had to do an intervention with yourself and rebuild. But I'm also hearing some people do want to rebuild and support you now. But you could be having a person that comes into your life and builds true commitment with you, because commitment is here. And maybe they're a returning person, and they could be this person. I don't know though. I mean, that's up to you. And or it's like a returning person from the past that you never probably thought would be that you could build with. And or it just could be a new spiritual bae. Okay, because this card came out too. But even if it's somebody that you building with or rebuilding with, they your new spiritual bae. They actually marry you, because even with Celi's life, things came, to her. This a new spiritual bae or a returning spiritual bae, a true one, is also a part of your divine inheritance. Yeah, they also, they are part of your divine inheritance. And it might be somebody that you never thought, because these two people look completely different, right? Your spiritual bae might not even be who you thought it was, or could have been, should have been. Yeah. No, it's gonna be somebody that's probably completely different. Okay, so since you're this medicine woman, then we're gonna end this reading. I'm just gonna get this. Look, passion is at the bottom of the deck. Your fire definitely bursts passion out here. Protection from illness. I know these words are little. Spirit has protected you from ill-willed individuals. Yeah, I'm gonna keep it out because it's still here. Spirit has protected you from ill-willed individuals. And these people can't even feel the magic of you anymore. You've been protected from these individuals. Hold on. I just, this hustler energy, these people with their poker face, like their poker face energy, they never thought that they would get this return back to them. They never thought that the bridge would be completely burned. They never did. If anything, they wanted you to keep crossing back to them. So what would happen? Okay, I'm hearing Spirit say this is how they went back to their side of town. They went back to their side of town when the bridge was still stable with you, because it wasn't actually broken or burnt down yet. The only thing that happened was you started creating boundaries. So they were over here tending to your harvest, and then you woke up. Or you was like, hold on, I hold this torch. No, I blaze my own trails. And you put up a boundary. And that boundary made them have to go back over to their side of town and deal with Tom, Dick, and Harry, Jill, Jane, Molly Sue and her crew, whoever that they did. And they could have been dabbling with some dark cult energies, or some other hustler vibe people, right? When that boundary came up, it was like they weren't even really technically divinely stumped out just yet. They just knew they couldn't walk over you anymore. And so now when they went back to their side of town, they could have messed with some more, sending the evil eye vibes or whatever. And that's why Spirit divinely stumped them out, because they kept seeing that they were really trying to cause harm your way. That's what I think. That's what. And these people think that you don't know, or they thought that you never would know. Yeah, they didn't think. That's what I'm hearing. They didn't think. Yeah, these people didn't think. They just didn't think. They had a homeless mindset now. The fact that they have a homeless mindset is like they don't think logically. So they'll think by, okay, well, let's just throw some bad juju or whatever. And that's why Spirit said, this is, what flowers is this? Bee balm, protection from illness. This is why Spirit is protecting you. Because Spirit is protecting you from ill will individuals. Because you are divine feminine. Thank you, Spirit. Yeah. The Most High is protecting you because you're a divine feminine. Any hidden pregnancy, anything that you got birthing, they're protecting you from anything ill will intended. They're protecting who you're building with, who you're rebuilding with. They're protecting this new spiritual bay. And that's why you have a peace. Look at these people. You bring peace to people. Again, you could be that trailblazer who's on the scene. You connect so many people. People know who you are. All right. People know who you are, divine feminine. Got her new spiritual bay. Things hidden. All right. Let me shuffle. Thank you, Spirit Team. What else we got for the divine collector? Thank you. Strength and sleep. You sleep peaceful at night. Your strength. You put people to sleep? What? You put some people to rest, basically. You were strong enough to put this to rest, is what I'm receiving. Because we have, I don't know how to pronounce this flower, Gladolis, which is strength. And then poppy, which is sleep, poppy seeds. Think about Wizard of Oz. They had to go through the poppy seeds to get to the Wiz. They were so close. And then something tried to stop and block them, which were these sleepy flowers on the yellow brick road. So people wanted you to fall asleep on your path. Yeah, you probably were asleep on your path at one point. And the flying monkeys, even in Cinderella, y'all, I'm connecting movies and shit. But Cinderella was part of the last story too. People wanted your slipper. They didn't want you to get to the castle. They wanted you to fall asleep before the new spiritual bay or the returning person to build with the true commitment or the true commitments and opportunities. You're a peacemaker in this world. Think about all the people that try to create peace in this world. Something negative probably took their life. Somebody was jealous. You have a lot of protection. You even have the protection from those ancestors that paved the way for peace and harmony in this world. You're very, very highly protected. Way too much. There's one more card from this deck. Let's see what else we got. Child. Buttercup. You could be birthed with a child, yo. Something is birthed in here. You hear that bird? That bird is like, yeah. Oh, what's birthing is true love. Look at that. This is the rose. Yo, you probably gonna have a child made from true love. Something's birthing, and it's like in an innocent state. This is an innocent love here. It's a pure love. Immune support. This is going to support your immune system. Again, building with you, supporting you. Spirit saying to be patient. It says be patient. And then it says wishes will be granted. Dandelion. Ooh. Delilah and Dandelion. These are pretty cards. They're saying be patient because your wishes will be granted. Love that. Oh, because it's a rebirth happening, boo. Ooh. This is happening because you have been reborn. It's like a child, like even your innocence has been reborn. You get nobility out. Y'all, look. Nobility. Magnolia is the card of nobility. But look. Lanina, it says Cinderella. What? And then it says new love. Cinderella getting her new love, yo. I cannot. New love and true love. Primrose. The fact that this, I just said Cinderella because I didn't even try. I was, Spirit say, because you Cinderella. This your Cinderella story. And I just had a video about that. I'm telling you, all my readings connect. I just had a video about they wanted to walk in your shoes because your Cinderella story is real. But that's why Spirit, unfortunately, had to enlighten you. Because I'm hearing enlightenment. Spirit said the lotus enlightened you about these foxglove shape-shifting people. It says shape-shifting. Wow, you got enlightened about shapeshifters. And then you start shifting and shaping your own path for yourself. And people thought that you was a shapeshifter. 50-55 on the timer. We saw 555 when I started this reading. When I broke down the date. If you stayed that long. If you have stayed that long, thank you so much. Because I didn't realize this was almost an hour. Well, it is now. Well, no, it's almost an hour. We almost finished. But oh my gosh, this is beautiful. Spirit is saying stay ambitious, okay? Stay ambitious. Hollyhock. Stay ambitious. Okay. Wisdom, courage, and transformation. Okay, I'm gonna have to stop. Let me get like a tarot real quick. Let me get a declare and decree. I'm hearing declare and decree deck. Shavi always says you can write this and burn it. And I need to definitely do that with this message myself. So, all right. What's a declare and decree message for the Divine Collective? Thank you, Spirit. Look, all demonic forces within my energy are destroyed in spirit and in flesh. That's that cult. I'm trying to tell you. Dark cult. All demonic forces within my energy are destroyed in spirit and in flesh. Whatever people try to send, look, in the blockages, all blockages to my creativity and ability to be the co-creator of my life are now destroyed from my energy and spirit and in flesh. Now, this is that fire too. This is like fire behind these cards. All of these cards are fire cards. Even the 2 cards that came out, this is that karma being sent back. Or this is also you blazing that trail, you see? All fear of the unknown is now destroyed from my energy in spirit and in flesh. In the last card, all works of iniquity, done against myself and my loved ones is now destroyed in spirit and in flesh. Okay, just gonna end it with a tarot card here. Look at this, 9 of Swords. Nine of Wands. That fire energy. I'm trying to tell you, yo. You ain't playing with people. Oh my God, Queen of Pentacles, Queen of Cups, 8 of Wands. You ain't playing with people. You burning off these devil-ass connections. You abundant and generous for doing that. You're receiving a lot of generous rewards. And natural blessings keep bestowing at your feet. Spirit, okay, to end this reading, can we just get a tarot message to end this reading? Thank you. Spirit say you stand in your ground. Look at the Emperor. Hey, that's that new spiritual bae all day. And it's gonna be something that you hide or that's hidden. People want to know if you hide in the Emperor. People trying to find out if you with somebody, possibly. They trying. They some this emperor is a protector too, yo. Don't play with him. Cause you done took a leap of faith. Look, you a high priestess. You took a leap of faith into being in your high priestess or high priest vibes. Yeah. This emperor know who you are, yo. This emperor wants you. People could be trying to, again, people want to find out. They could be trying to go to a high priestess to see if you with somebody. But see, whoever they're going to, they already know who you are too. Even other people that's trying to do like the reader doing the reading, they know that you the star. Okay, and then that's why these people mad. That's why these people mad, because you the star. Hey, that's crazy. Page of Wands, because you look at, since you were a child, you held a passion in your hands. People know. Look, that fire, you blaze it. They gotta bring guns because you have the fire. Look, they got guns because they want to, again, go so fast with that fast way. But they didn't realize you was this fire starter. I mean, yeah, you were an actual fire starter first. And that's how you became a firefighter. You knew how to walk and light your way, carry your torch. It's kind of like Elsa from Frozen. She didn't know how to control freezing everything. Maybe you didn't know how to control blazing fire everywhere. And now you know how to control your fire. That's how you can operate with it so well. So these people, they got to get a gun because they know that you on point with this fire move. That's what this is so crazy, because you the whole star out here. And so the two cards that came out are Seven of Wands, okay, and Two of Swords. You holding your ground. You was holding your ground. And you could be, it's like these people don't know if they should come near you or not, because they walking blindly. Again, excuse me, spiritual burp, they wearing a mask. They don't even want to see like some people don't even want to see the truth of coming against you or going towards you to hurt you. Some people are like, if I don't see myself hurting them, then I'll be okay. No, people know that they came at you and hurt you. They didn't want to admit that though. So this is crazy. Like, I didn't know where this reading was going. You this powerful ass being out here, and this high priest energy, high priest, you got this emperor, this new like, it's a beautiful ass reading for you though, Divine Collective, and I'm proud of you. All right, I'm gonna end it there though. I'm gonna stop before I get to an hour. But thank you guys so much. I appreciate each and every one of you for being here for this message. If it didn't resonate, don't force it. Thank you again though. It's an honor. And yeah, thank you. Peace, love, light, and namaste.